Operation Metro Surge started back in December, and during the federal operation, interest has ballooned for constitutional observer training. That's been the case for the Immigrant Defense Network, which is a Minnesota-based coalition, immigrant community, legal organizations, and so forth.
Chilling new video just now emerging in the immigration crackdown in Minnesota. ICE agents seen bursting through the door of an immigrant family's home in Minneapolis.
Out on a daily basis of agents pepper spraying people. This woman ripped from her car, pleading that she's disabled.
Among the shouting crowds and remnants of pepper balls, these legal observers stand out in neon, making sure someone is always watching.
Together, the Immigrant Defense Network hopes they can change a growing negative perception of immigrants. They have 20 teams going out today, including the one here at Copal in Minneapolis.
To walk us through these best practices, I'm joined by Yang He, organizing director for the nonprofit Immigrant Defense Network, which helps train communities how to safely resist ICE and help protect their communities. Yang, welcome to the show. Thank you for being with us. Let's go through these. Talk me through this.
Thank you so much. You have the rights to observe. If you are trained as a constitutional observer, you do want to identify yourself as one.
And then I can also see the point of view of the people that say, yeah, but you don't want militarized people in the streets just roaming around, snatching people up, many of which turn out to actually be U.S. citizens that just don't have their papers on them. Are we really going to be the Gestapo? Where's your papers? Is that what we've come to?
I said, if you let them in, it's going to be hell. They are vicious, violent criminals. These are stone-cold killers. They'll walk into your kitchen, they'll cut your throat. These are people at the highest level of killing. They'd cut your throat, and they won't even think about it the next morning. These people are roaming our country. They could go into a restaurant, they could do whatever they want, and they will kill you because they are wired that way. These people are animals. Now they'll say, oh, that's a terrible thing for him to say. No, these people are animals.
It's in their genes. And we got a lot of bad genes in our country right now.
They came in from the Congo. They come in from South America. They come in from Asia. They come in from all over the world. These are hardened, horrible criminals, and we have to get them the hell out of our country because they're ruining the fabric of our country.
Steve Kornacki, I just have to jump in. And you've been predicting this. We've been waiting for it. And we do have some breaking news from the decision desk. NBC News can now project that Donald Trump has won the state of Wisconsin, which means he is the winner of this race and will return to the White House as this country's 47th president.
We're going to help our country heal. We're going to help our country heal. We have a country that needs help. And it needs help very badly. We're going to fix our borders. We're going to fix everything about our country.
If enacted, this 920-page document would usher in the most conservative executive branch in modern American history. It's called Project 2025.
This gives him enormous untested powers to essentially do whatever he wants and reduces the power of Congress to check those powers.
We're going to turn it around. We're going to do it in every way, with so many ways, but we're going to do it in every way. This will forever be remembered as the day the American people regained control of their country.
We're hearing flashbangs go off. Hearing flashbangs go off. Tear gas has been deployed here outside of the Whitnall Federal Building.
My life has completely changed while living in the U.S. I am a cancer survivor and I still have a lot of treatment. I am missing my cancer appointments and missing picking out my prescription because I'm afraid.
They have a gun. They have a gun. They're pointing a gun. They're pointing a gun. They're shoving people down to the ground. They're chasing observers with a gun. They have their gun out. They have their gun out. They have their gun out.
Oh my God. Really? Really? What the fuck? Really? You are disgusting! You are monsters! You are all fucking monsters!
ICE agents holding a woman face down in the snow before dragging her along the ground. Agents deployed chemical irritants, and at one point, an agent used a taser before taunting the crowd.
ICE officers took a 5-year-old and his father into custody after the child arrived from preschool.
And we have to give you a warning here. The video you're about to see is graphic. You'll see an ICE agent stopping a red SUV yesterday. One tries to open the car door. The driver reverses and then pulls away. This is the ICE agent approaching the vehicle. There's the vehicle reversing. Now the officer on the other side of the car, as the SUV pulls away, opens fire. The SUV then slams into a parked car.
Video from the scene shows Preddy trying to help a woman who had been surrounded by agents. He appears to be holding a phone before he's shoved by a federal officer, pepper sprayed and pulled into the street, which he appears to resist. 3 officers appear to grapple with Preddy. One agent appears to repeatedly hit him. Another appears to draw a handgun, while yet another agent can be seen removing a gun from Preddy's waistband. Graphic video then shows an officer firing several shots as Preddy falls to the ground.
They are not here to cause safety in this city. What they are doing is not to provide safety in America. What they are doing is causing chaos and distrust. They're ripping families apart. They're sowing chaos on our streets. And in this case, quite literally killing people.
My brothers and my sisters, we stand again at a threshold of conscience. A place where the nation must decide whether it will live the creed it carved into stone or continue to run from the promise it made to the world. For too long, America has stretched out her hand to the weary and the wandering, yet pulled it back when the stranger drew near. But I am here to say that a nation cannot bless the earth while building walls around its own compassion. Some say close the gates. Some whisper that is not enough room at the table. But I say to you, fear is a poor architect of a house meant for freedom. This land was not shaped by one color or one tongue. It was carved by the sweat of immigrants, the dreams of refugees, and the blood of the enslaved.
¿Qué es lo que queremos? ¡Justicia! ¿Qué es lo que queremos? ¡Justicia! ¿Y cuándo la queremos? ¡Ahora! ¿Cuándo la queremos? ¡Ahora!
The Immigrant Defense Network was born because we believed our communities deserve safety, dignity, and the right to belong.
So we organized. We called partners, faith leaders, workers, parents, and neighbors together to build a line of defense across Minnesota and the upper Midwest.
We knew we had to be ready, because when immigrant communities are under attack, the very foundation of our democracy is at stake.
We train thousands of people to organize locally, protect one another, know their rights, and choose courage, solidarity, and love over fear and division.
We built systems of mutual aid so families would not face crisis alone, making sure people had food, housing support, legal help, and a community ready to stand beside them.
And when we saw what was happening across the country, we learned from movements before us, organized block by block, and built a people-powered network capable of defending our communities in this moment.
This country has always decided who belongs and who must fight to stay.
This wasn't accidental. It was built, designed, funded.
Renee Good, a mother.
Alex Preddy, a nurse.
This is what it looks like when community becomes infrastructure.
Por tus olas de granos ámbar, yo piscina.